Shalom Yashua. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwarash, Dabar, to the apostles and others, great millstone, who rule who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. All right. Did Abraham pray for the Sodomites? Question. And the quick answer is no. All right. He was praying for the righteous that are among the wicked. You see, he's making a separation because, that's who he prayed for. Let's just read this. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 14, verse 21. And the king of Sodom said unto Abram, give me the persons and take the goods to thyself. And this is what Abram said. Okay, this is what Abraham said, our forefather. And Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted my hand unto Yahweh, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth. Verse 23, that I will not take from a thread even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not take anything that is thine, lest thou shouldest say, I have made Abram rich. So, the Lord's not, Abraham's not dealing with Sodomites. All right? He doesn't want to receive anything from a Sodomite. All right? Like it says here, because like you don't want to say, hey, well, this Sodomite helped me, or this Sodomite made me rich, or not really for him, but for the Sodomite to say that, well, I've helped him, I gave him this, I gave him that, yada yada yada. No, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gives us everything. You see, that's why in Second Ezra, chapter 7, verse 36, it says, then said I, Abraham prayed first for the Sodomites, and Moses for the fathers that sinned in the wilderness. And we have to remember, we can't get simple and just read these things at face value. All right. And remember, these things are written in parables. You see, it's only for the elect of the nation of Israel to receive this understanding. All right. It's a stumbling block for the rest. Okay. Because this is Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Here it is. Abraham is walking with the Lord. All right. Following after the Lord, having the same heart, what I'm saying? Reincarnation, Abraham is King David. He is Moses too, what I'm saying? So, nah, they can't walk together, man, because sodomy is wickedness, man. All right, and Abraham is not going to be dealing with that. The Most High is not dealing with that. You see, so they can't walk together because they disagree. They just can't walk together. All right, and just like Abraham, he's not going to take out he's not going to receive a handout from a Sodomite. Neither if a Sodomite was in danger to be in judgment right now, Abraham's not going to stick his hand out to help him. All right. Hey, if the Lord's against you, he's against you. And what else can I do? You know what I'm saying? All right. No, Abraham prayed for the righteous Israelites that were among the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Among the wicked Sodomites. This is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. You see? Because, there's a consequence for everything. And if you break the laws, the statutes, and commandments, all right, you just committed sin. And the wages of sin is death, man, is judgment. All right? So, Abraham's not praying for no Sodomites. All right? He's just praying for the elect, man. Those that are the righteous of the nation of Israel. You see? The righteous of the sons of God. All right, because hey, this is what the law says. All right, which Abraham is with. You see, Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. Right? It's an abomination for that, man. You see, this is Leviticus 20, chapter 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. You see? So there's a judgment for that. You know? And, you know, hey, the Lord's only coming back for the elect. He's not coming back for Israelites, all right, or so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians who are sodomites, who don't want to turn from their way, you know? Because listen, all sins will be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? For an Israelite, hey, all our sins will be forgiven. The Lord's asking us to He's compelling us to turn back to Him. You see? And even if the Lord called you out of sodomy, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's a heavy demon. You know what I mean? If the Lord called you and saved you out of that, that's a beautiful thing. You know? That's where we offend less and don't do those things anymore. You know, that's what it's all about turning back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is what rehearsing these righteous acts, all right, keeping the laws, the statutes, and the commandments to the best of our ability, all right, putting off the old man, you see. So, hey, Abraham's only praying for the righteous, all right, for the sons of God that actually, seek our Father's face. All right, seek those things that please Him to be His delight. You know? So, here's the account where Abraham was praying, you know what I'm saying, for the righteous. This is Genesis chapter 18, verse 23. And Abraham drew near and said, Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Because, hey, sodomy is wicked. Okay? Peradventure there be 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? That be far from thee to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked, that be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? Verse 26, and Yahweh said, If I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes. And Abraham answered and said, Behold, now I have taken up me to speak unto the Lord, which am but dust and ashes. Peradventure there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous. Wilt thou destroy all the city for lack of 5? And he said, If I find there 40 and 5, I will not destroy it. And he spake unto him yet again, and said, Peradventure there shall be 40 found there. And he said, I will not do it for 40's sake. And he said unto him, Oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak. Peradventure there shall 30 be found there. And he said, I will not do it if I find 30 there. And he said, Behold now, I have taken upon me to speak unto the Lord. Peradventure there shall be 20 found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 20's sake. And he said, Oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake. And Yahweh went his way, and as soon as he had left communing with Abraham, and Abraham returned unto his place. So it's showing you right there, the Lord, He's not going to destroy a place, all right, where there's some righteous men there. You see? And now in these last days, all right, as we fish for the elect, all right, the Lord is putting his thawah, all right, his mark, which is exemption from judgment, So once all the elect are going to be, once all the elect are sealed, hey, then the rest of the prophecies are going to roll out, and judgment's going to come. And that's why we comfort our people, the elect, that is, of the nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, and the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners. We comfort you with these words because just as the Lord said, if I find 10 in the city that are righteous, he's going to spare it. You see? So Abraham is not praying for no wicked ass sodomite. He's praying only for the righteous, you know? And in these last days, it's the same, man. The Lord is going to save the righteous. He's going to deliver us from the hand of our enemies, including two-thirds. Two-thirds of our own people are not going to make it. They're going to stay in their, in their sodomy ways. They're going to stay in their wicked ways. Whatever wickedness they do, they're going to stay in that, man. All right, they're not going to change. So they're going to have to get destroyed. You see? So all we care about is the righteous. Just like Abraham. All he cared about was the righteous, man. All right, and the Lord's not going to leave us here to die. He's going to come save us. He's going to come deliver us. You see? Because he heard Abraham's prayers. All right, he spoke to Abraham, you know what I'm saying? And he hears our prayers today as well. All right? So this is Jeremiah 14, verse 11. Then said Yahweh unto me, pray not for this people, for their good. All right, so don't worry about the two-thirds. All right? Hey, let the unjust stay unjust, man. All right? We're not going to worry about them. We're only looking for the elect. We're only looking for the righteous who are predestined for salvation, man. All right? But this is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. These two-thirds, they don't know the Lord. They don't want to know the Lord. They don't care about the Lord. They don't consider. Here it is, the Lord's jacking us up, and they don't consider these things or their ways. You see? Verse 11, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. They hated it. Right? The same must know it after death by pain. All right? So if you want wickedness, you want to continue in that way, it's only going to bring death. You see? You're going to bow down to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, take his microchip, which is the badge of the anti-Messiah. It's going to be a microchip in either hand or in your forehead, and you're going to get burned up as a heathen when the judgment comes. You see? But the elect, we have what's called a Thawa in Ezekiel 9 and 4 in the Hebrew, Thawa, which is the exemption from judgment. All right, the death angels are going to pass over us, man. You see, but we're going to be saved. We're going to be pulled into that chariot, man, before all the eyes of our enemies. Verse 13, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. And that's all Abraham was concerned about, was the righteous. Because the world to come is for few. It's not for many. All right? The majority of the people here on earth today are not going to make it. The majority of them are going to perish. And that's a lot of Israelites, man. You see? Because 2/3 of Israel is going to be destroyed here in America. But the third part is going to be left therein. And we're going to be pulled into a chariot. All right, but when we come back down, we're going to purge the rebels that are around the earth, man. All right, the rebels of our nation, the nation of Israel, that don't want Yahushua to reign and rule. You see, that's the times that we're coming into, and that's the times that we're living in. So Abraham didn't pray for no sodomite, He prayed for the righteous of the nation of Israel. And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Chakrash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us the truth, and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom. Shalom till next time.